my road trip adventure has led me to Galveston, Texas, and you might be able to see the great big cruise ship behind me. That is the Allure of the Seas, and it is going to be my home for the next 7 days. So we just literally got to the parking lot. I have unloaded luggage. We are getting ready to get to where we can check in. So we're gonna go ahead and take all that up there. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. And then all you have to do is just carry on your personal belongings. So I am through security. That was a quick process. You just have to wait your turn in line. But now that I'm through that, all I need to do is walk the gangway and get onto the boat and start showing you guys around. So let's go. Walking up the gateway. I am on my home away from home.
Enjoy your vacation. Thank you.
So I've been fortunate enough that I have been on several cruises in the past. This particular boat I have never been on, so I'm really excited to be able to tour it and see all the new things that Royal Caribbean has to offer that I've never been able to see. We're just on board now, so we're gonna just kind of walk. The first thing I did after getting on the ship is locate my muster station. That's one of the things that you have to do, and watch some safety briefings to finalize your actual check-in process onto the ship. So now that I've done that, I'm ready to go ahead and hit lunch. I do want to be able to show you guys what the ship looks like. Okay, so I have finally made it outside to one of the decks, and the deck that I'm actually on is the deck where if you're wanting to stay active while you're on ship, other than walking up and down the stairs because you like to run or walk, there's actually a track that they have on the floor, and then they have guides as you're walking around or running to keep track of how many miles you're getting on the ship. This is also the deck where the rescue vessels are located as well in the event of an emergency. This particular vessel can hold up to 370 people. I'm hoping this is as close to one as I have to get on one of these ships. So they are there in case you need them though. I just don't plan on using them on this trip. So the Carnival Dream gets to leave out before the Allure, so we just have to wait our turn and then we'll be ready to head out to sea as well. The ship is finally moving and we are heading off to sea. I am so thankful because it is so stinking hot out here on the deck that I definitely need something cool to drink after this. This ship is big enough that it actually has a central park located in the middle of the ship. So I'm gonna go ahead and just walk through and see everything that I can see in this area. For those that just want to sit and hang out, there are lots of benches that I'm seeing located throughout this area, which is really nice. Another thing I want to point out, they are actually real plants. They are not fake, they are real. These are actually real trees. Also, we saw some people that were replanting some earlier. Really cool. Look at that. On this level 2. There's also some of the specialty dining restaurants that you're able to book separately to enjoy a different meal. Continuing our tour, let me show you guys one of the views that I have from a balcony view that is facing the boardwalk. When we get out here, you're going to see that it's on the boardwalk, of course, but you're going to see people doing things. But I also can see the aqua show that's happening right outside this balcony. So this is what would be called your boardwalk area. You're going to have the carousel that you can ride, and you have a bunch of people doing stuff down there right now on the ground. There's other balconies facing you. And then at the back of the ship is where the aqua theater is, and they're getting ready to do a show. I'm going to show you guys what our stateroom looks like. As you can see, it is pretty spacious for 2 people. They have different rooms, different sizes if you have more than 2 people staying, but there is plenty of room for the 2. I'm fortunate enough that I do have a balcony, so I have a private balcony looking out at the ocean. Let me show you what that looks like. Makes it really nice when it's super hot and I don't want to be outside where everybody else is at. I can just come out here and sit. This view just does not get old. I can spend all day out here just staring into the blue. Just as a reminder, I am on the Allure of the Seas Royal Caribbean Cruise ship, so let's go ahead and walk around the ship so I can show you some more of what the ship has to offer. I headed up to a higher deck so that I could give you a really good view of what the middle of the ship looks like. You have a great view of what Central Park actually looks like too from up here. It's just amazing that they actually have live trees and all the plants down there. And then you can see some of the pool area and then like the kid area as well. One thing about it on the ship, there are a lot of elevators available, but I always try to use the stairs as much as possible just because that way I don't feel so guilty with all of the luxurious food that I'm constantly eating on the ship. So little tip there, use the stairs if you can. This is at the boardwalk. I have the carousel behind me, but we're going to just walk around and show you some of the stores and things that are available here to do. deck 5, which is where the majority of the stores and shops and things like that and some of the other restaurants are at. Is that they do have a miniature golf course on the ship. It's not very busy right now, so that's great for me. On this level, you actually have a zip line that I'm going to try to do later today. We have basketball courts, which they do besides basketball, they do some dodgeball, things like that. There is ping pong tables on this, and there's also the flow ride that's behind me that you can surf or boogie board, and then of course there's the rock wall. I'm not going to do the rock wall this time just because I don't want to chip a nail, but yeah, just a few more things I wanted to share with you guys.
Here she comes.
So I wanted to point out this guide to you that is located outside every elevator. It shows you a list of all the floors and the things that you can find on those floors. And then I want to point out one more thing. You have this interactive wayfinder that it is touchscreen, so it's going to tell you the temperature, some of the upcoming events, but you can hit the main menu and it gives you other options to select if you wanted to locate something. This is the main dining area. There are several different floors to the dining area. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a tour of what it looks like. In my opinion, they have the best food on the ship. You're going to get a 3-course meal at least every time you come in here and you sit down. There are some dress attire that they recommend, and they have different nights, different themes that you can always find out before you get on the ship when you download the app to tell you that way you can prepare. But as you can tell, it is a really nice sit-down area. You have several layers of different silverware, and the waiters and waitresses and their assistants are always fantastic. They're super friendly. I don't know how they do it, but after the first time they meet you, they will know your name, and whenever they see you out on ship, they come up to you, they talk to you, they say hi, and they call you by your name. I'm lucky to remember somebody's name sometimes just 5 minutes after I meet them. They will know you after the very first meeting. This ship is massive. There are 17 different levels. You have the 2 flow rides, you have the zip line, you have a rock wall, you have a boardwalk that has a working carousel on it. In addition to a diving platform where people perform, there are 2 huge movie screens that you can watch movies late at night on. You have all the various pools and spas and some adult only areas, some kid friendly areas, not to mention the spa, the fitness area, and all the various different dining options. There is literally something for you to do 24 hours a day if you are able to stay up 24 hours a day. It is amazing what the ship has to offer. This was just a quick tour to give you a little bit of an insight on what I'm doing on my vacation. I'm so glad that you were able to come with me. I am going to end the video now so that I can continue my vacation, but I definitely want to thank you guys for watching. Until next time, have fun and stay safe.